Eyewitness testimony, the cornerstone of justice. For centuries, eyewitness testimony has held a place of high regard within our legal systems. It's seen as a direct link to the truth, a first-hand account of events as they unfolded. Juries often rely heavily on the words of those who claim to have witnessed a crime firsthand. After all, who better to tell us what happened than someone who saw it with their own eyes? The weight given to eyewitness testimony reflects a deeply ingrained human belief: seeing is believing. However, what if what we see isn't always an accurate representation of reality? What if our brains, in their intricate complexity, can be tricked, influenced, and even completely mistaken? What if the very foundation upon which we build cases, the testimony of eyewitnesses, is not as stable as we've always believed? See it to believe it? Not so fast. The human brain is a marvel of evolution, capable of processing vast amounts of information every second. But this processing power comes at a cost. Our brains, constantly bombarded with sensory input, have developed shortcuts, filtering mechanisms that help us make sense of the world around us. We don't consciously process every detail of every scene. Instead, our brains focus on what seems most important at the time, filtering out the rest. This selective attention, while essential for navigating daily life, can have significant consequences when it comes to eyewitness accounts. We may miss crucial details, even entire events, because our attention is focused elsewhere. This phenomenon, known as inattentional blindness, highlights the inherent limitations of our perception. The invisible gorilla, a shocking experiment. One of the most striking demonstrations of inattentional blindness is the invisible gorilla experiment. In this study, participants were asked to watch a video of people passing a basketball and count the number of passes made by players wearing white shirts. Engrossed in the task, a significant number of participants failed to notice a person in a gorilla suit walking through the middle of the scene. This experiment, now famous in the field of psychology, revealed a startling truth. We can be completely oblivious to something right before our eyes if our attention is focused elsewhere. When memory fails, the Jennifer Thompson case. The flaws in eyewitness accounts extend beyond just perception. Memory, the seemingly indelible record of our experiences, is far more malleable than we might think. The Jennifer Thompson case stands as a chilling testament to the fallibility of human memory and the devastating consequences it can have. In 1984, Jennifer Thompson, a college student, was brutally attacked in her apartment. During the assault, she made a conscious effort to memorize the attacker's face, believing it was the key to bringing him to justice. She later picked Ronald Cotton out of a lineup, confident in her identification. Cotton was convicted and spent 11 years in prison before DNA evidence proved his innocence. The real perpetrator was later identified, and Thompson was forced to confront the devastating realization that her memory, however vivid and detailed, had failed her. The Jennifer Thompson case highlights a crucial aspect of memory. It is not a static recording of events but rather a reconstruction, vulnerable to distortion and manipulation. Our brains fill in gaps, make assumptions, and even alter memories over time based on new information or experiences. Factors like stress, trauma, and even the passage of time can all impact the accuracy of our recollections. The very act of recalling a memory can alter it, introducing subtle changes that solidify over time. This susceptibility to influence makes memory a shaky foundation for legal proceedings. Confidence, suggestibility, and the power of influence. Adding another layer of complexity to the issue of eyewitness testimony is the role of confidence and suggestibility. Studies have shown that jurors are more likely to believe confident witnesses, even when their accounts are inaccurate. However, a witness's confidence in their memory is not a reliable indicator of its accuracy. Furthermore, subtle cues from law enforcement, such as leading questions or confirmations of suspicion, can unconsciously influence a witness's memory, shaping their recollection to fit a particular narrative. This suggestibility further underscores the fragility of eyewitness accounts and the potential for miscarriages of justice. The limits of memory, why eyewitness testimony can be unreliable, the limitations of human perception, the malleability of memory, and the influence of external factors like stress and suggestion all converge to paint a clear picture. Eyewitness testimony, while often compelling, can be inherently unreliable. Relying solely on the accounts of eyewitnesses, no matter how well-intentioned or confident, can lead to wrongful convictions and a miscarriage of justice. This is not to say that eyewitness testimony has no place in the legal system. It can still provide valuable information and context, but it should always be treated with caution and corroborated with other forms of evidence. Beyond a single perspective, the need for corroboration. Recognizing the limitations of eyewitness testimony, it's crucial to seek corroborating evidence from various sources. Forensic evidence, such as DNA analysis, fingerprint matching, and ballistic analysis, provides objective data that can either support or refute eyewitness accounts. Additionally, circumstantial evidence, while not conclusive on its own, can help build a more complete picture of the events in question. By piecing together various pieces of evidence from multiple sources, investigators can strive for a more accurate and objective understanding of the truth. Trust, but verify, a call for critical thinking in the pursuit of justice. The pursuit of justice demands a commitment to truth and accuracy. While eyewitness testimony may seem like a direct line to that truth, it's essential to remember that our perceptions and memories are not infallible. They are subject to a range of biases, distortions, and influences that can compromise their reliability. By embracing critical thinking, questioning assumptions, and seeking corroboration, we can strive for a more just and equitable legal system, one that recognizes the complexities of human perception and memory while relentlessly pursuing the truth.